But our biggest boom in our history happened right in between the two piers you see on the right. You'll see the Ferris wheel and the Seattle Aquarium, and right in between them used to be a pier about 3 years ago, and that pier fell into the water. But that's the pier where that big boat carrying 2 tons of gold landed in Seattle, sparking the Yukon Gold Rush. And that was Seattle's first big boost of influx of people, a lot of industry coming in here. We saw hundreds of thousands of prospectors coming to Seattle to gear up in hopes of going up to Alaska to strike it rich. With that huge amount of people, we saw a lot of price gouging, a lot of inflation happen. And if you look just above the Seattle Aquarium, you're going to see the backside of a sign that says Public Market Center. That's of course the backside of Pike Place. These little slanted ramps on the right, about midway up the skyline, that's also Pike Place. So as you can see, it goes in different spaces. It's a very large market. And that, of course, started to help mitigate the price gouging that was happening during the gold rush. Farmers were selling their, specifically onions, to markets. Markets were raising the prices so much that consumers could no longer buy them. And the markets were getting all the profit, the farmers were, and we only operate in the summer months. So pretty impressive that we built such an industry here. Just in front of the Norwegian Jewel, you're going to see my favorite building to talk about on the waterfront. This gray building with the yellow trim is the Edgewater Hotel. Now the Edgewater Hotel was built for the 1962 World's Fair, and out of the expected 9 million guests to the World's Fair, exactly 0 stay here at the Edgewater. The only hotel you're going to find built on a pier as well, for good reason. Building on a pier was rather problematic. They ran into quite a few construction issues and didn't finish the building until about 2 weeks after the World's Fair ended. This, as you can imagine, lost them quite a bit of revenue, so they came up with a fun gimmick to get people in the doors. As you can see, those windows look right out over the water, so they gave you a fishing pole when you checked in and said you could fish from your window. Fishing from a hotel room. It's a great idea and a horrible practice because fishing is smelly and gross, quite disgusting, and most people thought it was a great spot. It's also a big spot for us locals, because we do appreciate knowing our producers and being able to buy directly from them, and that is why Pike Place will always have a soft spot here in Seattle. If you've already been to the market, good for you, because it's a huge spot. You definitely have to go and see it. If you stayed on that top level, however, you're missing about 80% of the market itself. There's just under 300 holding tents than they expected. Those fans were chartering boats and grabbing maids and swimming and trying to get to the Beatles in any way they possibly could. Ever since then, however, the Edgewater has become kind of the rock and roll hotel of Seattle, and many have followed the Beatles' footsteps in the years past. And most rock fans will, of course, stay at the Edgewater, because everyone wants to be like the Beatles. On our right, the last pier I'm going to talk about is Pier 70. It's this little red facade here. This is actually our oldest pier. So those wooden pilings on the bottom there, they're actually, some of them are original, which is really impressive. Obviously started for our shipping industry. However, it's lived a night. You're afraid of heights. It's not the job.
See ya?
Good little view here. If you look out, you'll see those arms
Unlock.
Yes.